Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am actually going to be playing with some Anastasia, go figure. I'm starting to think I need to change the name of my channel to Anastasia Beauty. Anyway, I have the Cali Bybel palette. I have their little holiday lip set. And I have their holiday loose glitter set. So yeah, I've had these for a long time, like a couple weeks I think, and with all this cold and stuff going around the house, I have not had a chance to play with it. And when I did have a chance to film, I thought I need to do something besides Anastasia. So anyway, that's how that went. For those of you that are new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's just anyone or anything that takes my time from him. And yeah, let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so I haven't really actually looked real hard at this palette, but when I saw it online, I knew this was going to appeal to a lot of different people. It's set up just like a regular Anastasia palette. I thought these were going to be like actual little stones on here, but it's just like a little bit, it has a little bit of a rise to it, but not really. Inside looks like this, comes with a brush just like the other Anastasia palettes. And yeah, I'll put swatches and stuff at the end, and let's get started. I think I'm going to start out with my Sigma E35 into this bear color here. I better take this brush out or I'm going to regret that. Lots of kick up, just like a typical Anastasia palette. But I am going to use this to kind of set my eyeshadow primer, because it's going to be perfect for that. Using that same E35, I think I'm going to dip into some of this shade right here, Chai, and just pick up a tiny little bit. And I'm going to use this for my transition shade. This is pretty. And look at that pigmentation with just picking up a tiny bit at a time. I always say with ABH, start slow and work your way up so you don't regret a decision in the end. I'm going to take this Morphe M330, and I think I'm going to dip into some of this Bybel. Just a little bit. Tap off a little bit of that. And I want to try to keep this a little lower. Ooh, this brush is fluffier than I thought it was. Let me get a denser brush. Let's try this BH Pro number 8. And like I was going to say, I want to keep this a little lower than that first shade we used, but I want to use it to add some of that purpley depth, because I got to get into these purple shimmers. You're still pretty. We've been sick for so long that I have so much stuff to get caught up on, including filming. But yeah, just everything in general, grocery shopping, laundry, everything piles up on you when you're real sick. And yeah, then you have the ramifications of it later. Then I'm going to just take that same BH brush into Boy at the end here, this darkish brown color. And I'm only going to work this ever so lightly on this outer V, just to get that smoky effect that I really like. Now I'm going to take a tiny little dot of my NYX glitter primer and use this as like my little fake cut crease situation that I always do. I think this works great. I hate cutting my crease, although I do know it is necessary sometimes. Gonna take this Farrah 10F concealer brush right here, and I think I'm gonna dip into OA. I'm gonna say that's OA. Pick up just a little bit and start working this across this front part of my inner crease. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. Oh, that is pretty, isn't it? Yeah. I did get some fallout from that, just so you guys know. Now I think I'm going to take my finger, and I think I'm going to dip into some of, let's do some Aura, this pinky shade right here. Oh my god, that feels so nice. Oh, I knew I was going to like this palette. I think I'm going to take my middle finger and dip into Mandela right here, because it's like a topper, and I'm going to put this in between these two shades to help mesh them together, if that makes sense. Okay, now that I got the other eye caught up, I'm going to take that BH number 8, and I'm going to dip into a little bit of a Bybel and a little bit of Oi and just kind of feather these together and try to make them look a little less harsh. Just keep going back and forth till you feel good about the way it's looking, you know what I mean? Back with my big fluffy brush. Okay, I'm gonna get my eyeliner on, and I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna use, let's see what Bali looks like on this brow bone, shall we? Oh yes. Oh, and this brush I'm using is the Sigma E27, in case you're wondering. Okay, so I'm gonna put my eyeliner on and get my face done, and I'll be right back. Actually, while I was doing my eyeliner, I remembered these, and if you look on the back of the little slide out it comes out of, I think I want to use a little, let's try some of this snowfall shade. I want to see how it looks. Okay, so I poured a little bit into my cap here, and it pours out quick, just so you know. I got my little nail polish looking like adhesive they give you, and I'm going to run this kind of on the purple and right on top of the first part of this pink. I color switched off that Farrah brush, and I picked up a little bit, tap some of that off, and I just want to, oh yes, oh that's so pretty. Can you guys tell the difference on camera? I hope you can. It just adds the prettiest like shade of purple. I love it. I love how these look white in the bottle, and they look so vibrant on the eyes. Oh, I just want to put it everywhere. Probably not a good idea, but I do. Can you guys tell now? Very, very pretty. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, I just put a little bit of dragon smoke from Urban Decay in my waterline. I was thinking about going with Voodoo, and I almost regret not going with Voodoo. But here we are. So we're going to continue. I'm going to take my Morphe M432, and I'm going to dip into some of this boy shade right here. And I'm going to start pressing this on my lower lash line. Ever so gently. Gonna use this Dominique Cosmetics DSO2 brush and dip into Bybel to buff this out. And that is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Now with this Morphe M213, just tiny little flat brush, I think I'm going to dip into some of this Mandela shade and see how that looks on this inner corner. Yes. Oh, I really like that. I like that a lot. I didn't even spray this. Just saying, can you imagine if I sprayed it? Should we see what it looks like sprayed? Yes, we should. Just a little spritz with my Too Faced stuff here. Oh, yes. That is stunning. So pretty. I mean, it works kind of like a topper shade. So, of course, if you spray it, it's going to get a little more intense. But you cannot spray it and it won't be as intense. I still like that volley shade on my brow bone though. Okay, let me go pick out a lash and put that on, and we'll play with some lips. Alright, so I put my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics lashes on from their Naked collection. I just saw on her IG story they have these back in stock. Highly recommend them. They're very comfortable. And yeah, you can go from a really light look to a really dramatic look with them. Used my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes because it's my favorite. And yeah, let's dig into some of these lips, shall we? I think I want to give this one maybe a try. We'll see. Let's see. I think I'm going to swatch these first. Even though I usually put all my swatches at the end, I want to see what these look like. I still have my foundation on my hands. Hang on. Alright, so we're just starting from first to last. This one is called Sand. And this is what sand looks like. Very close to my actual skin tone, so yeah. And then we have Peachy is the next one. Ooh, I kind of like Peachy too. I like these nude. Okay, and then the one I think I'm gonna go with today is on Mute. So that's on Mute. Although that Peachy is really pretty too. Okay, and then this, I believe, is a metallic shade, and it is called Beaming. Ooh. Maybe I'll mix a little bit of those two. Yes. Yes. Thomas thinks that's funny too. Okay, then we have the gloss that came in this. And that is, I'm going to need my magnifying glass. Summer vibes. Okay. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. And that is the gloss. Ooh, look at those colors. That made my decision so difficult. Okay, so I actually think I'm going to try to mix a little bit of these two together and see what I think. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that was on mute on my lips right now. And yes, that is a very pretty nude shade. I do like that. Now I want to tap just a little bit of sand right in like the center. If that makes any sense. Yes, I like that. That's not bad at all. Now, I think I am going to put some of the lip gloss. Oh yeah. Not near as sparkly as I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing, because if you kind of want more of that sparkly look, you could always definitely go with the metallic shade, which I think would be very pretty with this look as well. But yeah, this is the final look. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you got this collection and what you think of it, you know, your thoughts and stuff on it. I want to definitely congratulate Carli Bybel. I am not a follower of Carli Bybel, but this is a very beautiful palette. Yeah, I'm excited to play with it a little more. This is definitely going to be a nice palette for traveling and things like that, for sure. This would actually complement my sweater weather palette really nicely too. But anyway, I do want to play with some more of the glitters in the future, and yeah, we'll get to swatches, and then I will bid you adieu. Let's do swatches. Okay, so those are the swatches. I dimmed the lights for a minute. I was really surprised at how close the shade Jode and Oi look. I mean, if you feel them, they feel totally different. But on my arm, they look really similar. But anyway, I still think it's a beautiful palette. I still can't wait to do some other looks with it. And yeah, let me wash all this off my hand, and I will do a little glitter situation for you guys. Okay, so those are the glitters swatched out on my hand. This one is Snowfall that we wore today. This one here is Glisten. And then we have, of course, Frosted, Mistletoe, and Jolly. And you could see I love the green shift in this one right here, this Mistletoe shade. Oh, I think this one and this one might be my two favorites, but this is so pretty too. I mean, yes, I am definitely one to say be very careful if you're using glitter anywhere near your eyes. It is definitely not a good idea. But if you're a rebel like myself seems to be lately, I have been enjoying playing with the glitter. So that's what I got out of the Carli Bybel Anastasia collection and the few holiday things they came out with. I know there's other stuff, but this was what interested me, was the lips and the glitter. So yeah, that's going to do it for another Teresa Tries Tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching my video. Me and Thomas appreciate it so much. We hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel and sticking around for a while. And lots of love from me and Thomas to all of you. Have a wonderful night or day wherever you are. And we will see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys.